Well, hello, traders. Welcome to another Forex Bootcamp training. Today, I wanted to just share with you, I am now live. I'm now accepting new students. You can now hire me as your mentor. So we're going to go over a couple of things in this uh, video presentation, if I may say, and how you can actually hire me as your mentor and how I can actually coach you, train you, motivate you on how to become an effective and profitable and successful Forex trader. With no guarantee of income, you can spend your worth ethic and the amount of time and effort you put towards studying the material that I give you when it comes to learning how to trade. So you can choose me as your mentor, and when you do that, you're going to get a free ebook from me titled "The Candlestick Trading Bible." It's going to be in the description. Click on it, and you can actually choose to hire me as your mentor. And now, if you join the academy that I am actually promoting and inviting other people to be part of this amazing academy, you'll be able to not only get tutorial information, there's over 200 plus videos on how to trade and so on and so forth within the academy, but I'm going to coach you on how to use the tools and the resources the academy has to offer to help you narrow down to get A1 setups. So we're definitely going to go through that. Look out for presentations on my website regarding the academy. So we do a weekly seminars on that, presentations on the academy, to where you can learn more about the academy, take a back office tour inside of inside the academy. I'll show you how to access the training materials inside the academy. And in the academy, you'll also get trade alerts, tap to trade, where you can actually to accept a trade for one of the traders within the academy. You can tap a button and it'll allow you to copy the same exact trade that trader is trading. So that's a revolutionary product this academy has. No academy has it where you can actually tap, place a trader inside the academy. Talk more about that, how you can get all that set up. Okay, so when you join the academy, you're going to get a free notebook from me. It's going to go fast. So it's going to go to the first 5 people who hire me as their mentor. Okay, so well, let me explain. Let me rewind that tape. When you join the academy, it's in your free Forex notebook. It's going to go to the first 5 people who join the academy. So act fast. Okay. Now, when you hire me as your mentor, I'm going to Bible book as a free PDF ebook that I'm going to send out to you via email. That way you can start your training ASAP. I don't want you to read that book as soon as you can, so you can understand what the candles have to, how to read the candles, and so on and so on and so forth. In today's training, we're going to go over market structure. So I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-part series. So come back every Saturday. It might be even sooner than that. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the bell button and notification button. That way you can notify any trainings like this. Um, that way you can watch them ASAP and take notes. And we watch these videos. Okay, so today's training, we're going to go over market structure. Next week, or within the week, we'll go over break of structure, what that means. We'll go over liquidity. We'll go over fair value gaps, FVG. We'll go over order blocks. And I'll also share with you the 3 best indicators that I use in TradingView. So if you want to copy me and get access to those 3 indicators, I encourage you to continue to come to my channel and watch my videos and stay tuned for that video announcement of the 3 best indicators that I use that helps me get A1 setups, locate the best trading setups within the Forex, within trading. And then I'm going to also share with you the importance of creating a trading plan and how that can help. It's really important to create one because it's really hard to be successful in this endeavor. Okay, so let's dive into some material here that I want to share with you before we get into the charts. All right, so I'm going to show you my website. This is my website. Description area. Go ahead and click this link, and go to the site. Okay, watch this video. This informational video about myself. And then when you're ready to hire me as your mentor, you're going to go ahead and click on this button. Now, you're going to need Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, you can go ahead and get Cash App right here. Then you go ahead and take advantage of my July promotion, which is $100 off for a lifetime membership or mentorship with me, where I'm going to coach you, train you, get you all set up, make sure you're all knowledgeable about how to trade. And then if you prefer to do a 50-month per lesson, it'll be $50 a month. Okay, so you go ahead and click here. And once I receive your payment, we'll start. I'll reach out to you. We'll put together a schedule, and I'll teach you hand by hand, step by step, how to get everything set up, how to pick the right broker, how to read the charts, how to understand the charts, how to execute trades, and so on and so forth. So it's a pathway to success. So once you get on that journey there, every step of the way. So that's $50 a month. So if you just want to do um, one training lesson, it's $50 for that training lesson. Okay. I will also accept Wise payment, Venmo, but also Cash App is the number one that I accept. So you can go ahead and submit that membership fee to me. In the comments, just put mentorship, and I'll know that you are a student of mine. And make sure you also include your email address in the comments, so that way I can definitely reach out to you to make sure that we get you on the calendar to get you all set up. All right. So now, when you join the academy, and if that's all you want to do, you don't want to hire me or become a mentor, you don't want me to mentor you, you can join the academy. Now, I encourage you to join the academy anyway, because I'm going to show you how you can actually use the academy to profit from that as well by inviting other friends and colleagues to the academy. There's an affiliate commission you can earn doing that. But when you join the academy, I'm going to give you 3 free lessons. Okay, so all you got to do is just click on this button. It'll take you to the presentation page on the academy. Okay. The next couple of videos in the future, I'll show you exactly how to get all that set up. Now, you can also visit my main website at metrofxtraders.com. And that'll give you take you to my main resource on my website. Okay. What's going on? I am losing my voice as I'm talking to you. It's amazing. Jumped on here and all of a sudden my voice is just raspy. I apologize for that. Don't sound this raspy. But you can read my bio down here. Okay, it's also in the video, but you can read it and take your time. Questions or concerns about that, I'll definitely address that going forward. But basic thing I'm going to ask you is what your dream is. What is your dream? This video is going to help you with jotting down your dream, why you want to start trading, what kind of income you're looking for, time freedom, financial freedom, or you're looking to buy your first or second home to pay down your mortgage, your car note, or to fix your current car that's probably broken, school fees for your loved ones, college, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things that you there's wants. So write down your wants, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to get those, because you got to set some goals along the way. You can subscribe to this channel here because I'll be doing videos on that. I'll also invite you to join my Telegram group, Facebook group, and my YouTube channel. Well, now there's also an opportunity to earn some affiliate income. This link right here. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to other income opportunities. That way, on my channel, I'll be teaching my students how to earn affiliate income to use that money to trade with. So that way, you really necessarily have to use your own money, but you can earn affiliate income and use a portion of that income to grow and trade with. And I'll show you exactly how to get all that set up. So definitely go to the link in the description, click on the link, it'll take you to this website. Okay. And let's see what else I want to share with you. Okay, so that's basically what I just want to share on that. So let's dive into some training. Okay, now that I got the, my rolling out party out, I'm sharing with you exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm reaching out to all of you guys. If you really want to learn how to trade, definitely get with me. If you like my style, if you like my approach, definitely get with me. If you got questions, you got concerns, definitely jot those questions down. I'll address those questions. Also, put them in the comments. I'll address those questions in upcoming videos as well. All right, so let's go dive into the chart because the very first part I want to talk about in this ongoing segment that I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel is market structure. We're going to discuss market structure today. So I want to dive into that information. So if you don't know what market structure is, you will by the end of this video. That way you can identify what market structure is, because the very first thing is to identify what market structure is. And the very first question you want to ask yourself after you identify what market structure is, are you in an uptrend or are you in a downtrend? So that's important. So let's dive into some content. So grab your pen, grab your paper. Oh, let me show you what the notebook is going to look like once you become part of the academy. When you sign up for the academy, I'm going to send you this notebook for absolutely free. It's my gift to you for being part of the academy. Okay, so if you want some additional notebook on my website to, order some for your friends and family members as well. When you have other people who also wants to be part of the academy, like I said, I have a profitable referral program. And then once they sign up for your referral link, you can give them a free copy of the book if you want. That's up to you. But for the first 5 people who join the academy, you're going to get this notebook right here. It's called My Forex Notebook. So just get with me, and I'll definitely send you out a copy of this via regular mail. All right, so we'll get that. You'll also get this when you hire me as your mentor. And send everybody a copy of the Candlestick Trading Bible. Okay, this is the very first book you need to read to understand and how to read the candles. I read this book at least once a week. Okay, and I take notes because it's always something you can learn every time you read this book. I also have an audio version of this book as well that I'll send you. That way you can listen to it while you're out and about in your car, turn your car into your university, and have the reader of the audio book read it to you through your speakers, whether you're earbuds, headphones, or your car stereo. So you're gonna get a copy of this as well. This is free to all those that hire me as their mentor. So you'll get a copy of that as well. Okay, so here we go. Let's dive in. Are you ready? Grab your pen, your pad, something cool to drink, whether it's coffee or tea. That's not cool, right? But it's hot. Grab yourself a cold drink, iced tea, lemonade, or hot drink, coffee or tea, and let's dive into this content. So the very first thing we're going to talk about is market structure. So I pulled up my favorite pair right here. So gold. When you sign up for TradingView through my link on my main website, metrofxtraders.com, you could create a free account with TradingView. So you're going to need this platform to help you with your trading. So after reading the trading Bible, the trading Bible, you'll notice that right here, you're going to click on candles. These are where you'll get the candles. And each one of these bars that you see here are candles. Okay. Some of you guys have watched some of my videos on my YouTube channel. I'll notice that I do a top-down analysis. So I normally start with the daily, or actually the weekly. I start with the weekly. Okay. And then I work my way down, before I actually enter the trade. I usually enter the trade on the 15-minute or the 5-minute. But the very first topic of the training is market structure. So what do I mean by market structure? Well, let me draw a diagram with you real quick. Market structure are higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So this is how you identify a structure. When the market's actually giving you this trend, okay, of higher highs, because this high is higher than this high is higher than this high, this high is higher than this high, this high is higher than this high. This low is higher than this low. This low is higher than this low. This low is higher than this low. This low is higher than this low, and this low is higher than this low. This is called structure, market structure. Okay. Now the same applies when the structure is going down. Okay. This is called the structure. So this is the first thing you're going to identify when looking at the chart. Normally, this structure is an uptrend, and this structure is a downtrend. So the very first question you'll ask yourself, is the market in an uptrend or is the market in a downtrend? Now, there's one key thing that you'll need to understand is that if there's a break in structure, the market's going to go from an uptrend to a downtrend. So let me share with you what I mean. Okay, so let's draw that pattern out again. We have a low, and then a high, lower high, higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. Now, if the market breaks the lower high, okay, you have a market structure shift or change of character. Okay, because now the market is changing. Okay, they're no longer making a higher high. They just broke the structure. Okay, now what's going to do is going to pull back, and the pattern's going to reverse lower. And when you see this is a character. This is a change of character. Okay, and also a market structure shift is changed the whole direction of the market structure. All right. So you need the if the market got red for you does one of these numbers, it has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. Okay. And usually you'll want to find a fair value gap within the structure as well. I'll talk about that in future videos. But this is a market structure change. Trend now is changing to a downtrend. The same is true with a downtrend. Let's look at that. The market was going from the pattern the market's doing is the structure of the pattern, right? Making lower lows, right? But now, what the market changes was above this area right here. It's a market structure shift because it's no longer going down, it's now going up. To that, if this happens, you don't want to take any more sell trades going down. Looking at the market, and because it's changing, and look for uptrends. Okay, and placing buys for take advantage of the subtrend. Okay, so that's really important. So rewind the video if you need to replay that to truly understand it. If this ever happens, there's your change in structure. Okay, so to recap, what is the structure? Market structure is the market making higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows. So when you have an uptrend, the trend is going higher. When you have a downtrend, the trend is going lower. When you have a change in structure, the market was going from higher highs higher to lower highs, higher highs to lower highs, higher high to lower high. But then it changed. It broke the lowest high. Okay. And now it's changing into a downtrend. It's really important to understand that. Same is true with a downtrend. As soon as you get a market structure shift, then the market's not going up. Okay. So that's the very first thing I want to share with you. Now let's look at the chart and identify this inside of the chart. This is where you're going to need to do some back testing because you're going to train your eye to find this in the market. This is the first step to understanding how to trade. Okay, so we're going to start with the weekly, and we're going to ask ourselves, okay, what's the market doing? Is the market making higher highs and lower highs? Or is the market making lower lows and lower highs? So let's take a look. We take our path tool, which can be found on the left panel. You're going to click on this here and go to the path tool. You can make it your favorite. Okay. Once you click on that star, it's added to your favorites. Okay. Now, we're going to start from the bottom. We're going to make a pattern and see what the market is doing. As you can see, the market's making higher highs. It's higher than this high and making lower highs, which is higher than the slope. Okay. So this is the path that you'll want to mark out on your chart. Okay. So you go on the top of the green, the bottom of the red candle, top of the green, bottom of the red candle, top of the green, bottom of the red candle, top of the red candle. So if we make this bigger, you notice that this trend is an uptrend. So you can take this path tool again, do one of these numbers here, and as you can see, the market's bouncing off that trend line, okay, which is telling you the market is in an uptrend, okay. So remember what I had said about the market structure shift, okay. So what would cause this market to shift, okay? Remember we have the lowest low, which is right here. This low, I'll graph it out for you. Down here, made a high, and then continue to make that high. They came down, made a low, and made a higher high, right? Now, if the market breaks below this low, you have a market structure shift. Okay, the market may be doing one of these numbers. But if the market does not break that low and continue its journey higher, you're still in an uptrend. You're still in that market structure, meaning it's still going higher. All right, now, so basically the market's in an uptrend, okay? Because this little line right here is called support. The line you put on top is going to call resistance. You got your support and resistance lines. Now, if the market breaks a support, you have a change in structure. If the market breaks resistance, you continue to look for buy trades to take advantage of the market heading upward. Okay. Now gold, this is the period that I'm reading with you. Gold has hit an all-time high in the past couple of days. So we have resistance up here, support down here. We're going to go over that in future videos as well. That way you know exactly what support and resistance levels are. So now, I'm going to go down to your lower time frames, and you're going to notice that within this structure, remember, On the weekly, we're still in the uptrend. Okay. We're looking for buys only. The only time we look for sells is when the market structure shift. Is the market structure shift? Is the market structure change? When the market breaks the support and bounces off support and continues to make lower lows, then that's when you consider looking at placing a sell trade. But right now, we're looking for buys and looking for an opportunity to take advantage of an uptrend. Okay, because we have already identified that the market is trending higher. So keep that in mind. So if you need to rewind that, put that in your notes. You're looking for buy trades on an uptrend. You look for sell trades on a downtrend. The thing about the market is you can make money going up, you can make money going down. That's why I love Forex trading. You don't have to buy and hold like most stocks out there. Here you can actually trade it because this is a currency, and the currency is against the US dollar. So gold versus the US dollar. And what you're trying to predict through your strategy is to take advantage of an upward trend, which is a bull market, and staying away from the bear market, which is a downward trend. But usually, when the market makes a higher high, people who bought it really low are looking to sell at the top of the market to make a profit. Some people will hold and take advantage of the dips, which is retracements, pullbacks, to continue to ride the market higher. But with what's going on in the economy and in the world, gold is a safe haven for a lot of people who are looking to buy gold. They know that if they just buy and hold and later on sell it when it's even higher, they make more money going forward. So that is the training for today. That's what I wanted to share with you today, which was the very first part of the training segment, which is, let me pull that back up here. Okay, market structure. So we went over market structure. The next video I do will be people talking about break of structure. Okay, I talked a little bit about that when the market breaks its structure and trends, the structure trends lower. So we'll do a deeper dive on my next video on break structure. Market structure shifts, we'll go over that. Within market structure, there's also a market structure shift. I want to discuss which is the break of structure on the next video. The break of structure is when the market's actually breaking higher. We'll dive deeper into that. Market structure shift is when the market has changed this market structure going higher and it changed going lower. So I want to make sure you guys understand that. If you got questions about that, if it's unclear, just leave a comment in the description and say, hey, go over that market structure again. Because I want to truly understand what market structure it is. And I'll definitely address that question in the next video. And then we'll talk about liquidity, future videos. We'll also talk about fair value gaps, FVGs, order blocks, and how to identify them. And I'll also share with you the best 3 indicators that I use to help me find A1 setups. And then I'll also help you create a trading plan. Because without a trading plan, which is your roadmap to success, it's going to be really hard to be successful in the market because you want to have a set of rules written down on paper that if things don't happen the way you have it written down, you don't take a trade. You just sit out and be patient enough. So psychology is important. So trading is 10% understanding, technical analysis, and fundamental analysis. But 90% of trading is psychology, understanding who you are, being patient, being consistent, because the market will reveal who you truly are. And there are certain things that you're going to need to teach yourself to mentally be prepared to become a successful trader. And that's one of the things I'm going to teach you how to conquer is what's between your ears, the brain. Because psychology is really important in trading. I learned that a long time ago. The key thing in psychology is understanding who you are, what type of trader you are, understanding patience, waiting for the right setup, setting trade alerts for yourself, executing trades based on your trade alerts, um, and taking advantage of what the market gives you. You're going to be a hunter, not the hunted. All right. You're going to find A1 setups and wait and set traps. And when the market falls into your trap, that's when you execute a trade. And I'll be teaching you how to do that in the next couple of videos. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button to get notifications of future videos. Because we went over market structure today, rewind the video to truly understand what that is. Next video, we're going to go over what breakup structure is. And as the market goes higher, it breaks its high. And I'm going to show you exactly what that means, what a breakup structure means. And then, like I said, in future videos, we'll go over liquidity, fair value gaps, order blocks, and also share with you the best 3 indicators. So if you're ready to be mentored by me, click the link in the description, go to my website, okay, and go ahead and pay your fees. Whether it's monthly or lifetime, it's up to you. I'll let you be the judge of that. But don't forget to join the academy. That way you could learn a lot more. Fundamentals, the basics of everything I'm going to teach you, and then we'll do a recap from the academy. I'll do a deep dive on what the academy has to offer in the next coming videos. Actual video presentation, what the academy has to offer, and how you can actually profit from the academy and use that profit to trade with going forward. So it's going to be a journey. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I look forward to holding your hand every step of the way to help you get your dreams by setting the right goals, because your goals are your stepping stones to getting your dreams. Without goals, you can't get your dreams. I'll be teaching you exactly how to do that. And with my background of being a broker, financial advisor, insurance agent, there's some things I could share with you, teach you how to get your whole world in place. So it's never too late to learn. I'm 57 years young, and if whether you're a young adult, a high school student, you can learn how to trade, and you can actually pretty much write your own paycheck once you learn exactly how to take advantage of the markets, the financial markets, and that's what I'm going to teach you going forward. So I look forward to helping you. I look forward to answering your questions. I look forward to mentoring you. And yeah, go ahead and take the first step and hire me as your mentor, and let's get you started. All right. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. And you'll all have a fantastic week. Bye for now.